Good morning, everybody. Welcome here to the Firebird's campus, I should say, here on the Holy Ghost Prep campus. Today is March 25th of 2022. Welcome to Firebird's Morning News. I'm David Shapansky.
And I'm Santino DeRose.
We have a lot to get to, Santino, coming back from spring break.
We do.
It was an exciting one. How was your spring break?
It was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Beautiful weather. I loved it. How about you, Dave?
It was hot, so I enjoyed it. You know I loved it. Getting back to the cold weather, though, so a little unfortunate. But we're getting closer to opening day, so you know I'm happy, Santino.
Yes, very exciting stuff.
All right, so we did have another little, I don't know, was Dr. Pollock with us last week?
I don't even know. Dr. Pollock, were you with us?
We'll have to ask him. So
No.
come on, Dr. Pollock, buddy. It's time for the joke of the day.
Dr. Pollock.
Hello.
Welcome.
So were you with us?
Yeah, were you with us?
I don't think I was. I think I missed last week, so I apologize
No,
for that.
you're good. You're good.
Yes.
It makes it even more special and unique when you join us.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Our-
So I really don't have a joke because I just have to report on a rash of thefts on campus recently.
Okay. Oof, a
To
little
the
scary.
person who stole my chair, I will not stand for this. To the person who stole my antidepressants, I hope you're happy.
That was actually kind of funny.
That was a good one today.
That was good?
That was very
Yes?
good.
That was- yes,
All
that
right.
was actually
All right,
really
Dr.
funny.
Pollock, thank you
All
as
right,
always.
you're
I was like, what are
welcome.
you going to say?
I appreciate it. As always, Dr. Pollock always has those great, segues into leading it into the joke. Where, you never know what's going to happen, but he always kind of spins it around. So, thank you, Dr. Pollock. It's great to have you back. All right, well, let's recap some recent campus events.
There was actually a lot, Dave, I got to say.
Yes, so we had the hockey game. The hockey team unfortunately lost to Malvern. That was the other day at Malvern. But we have some big events coming up this weekend, including rowing. Their senior night on Saturday. It's at Court Creek Park. A lot of events, so there's going to be food. I heard some of the parents are making some food. Be near the lake at Court Creek Park, so let's pack the lake. Let's have a great time. It's in the morning, I believe. Mr. Conlon may clear that up for us, the exact time. But I believe it's 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, start to about 12 o'clock midday, so it should be a great time. And then we also have lacrosse coming up, baseball, so start of the spring season, which today is kind of our spring sports preview, so we'll have Mr. Conlon joining us in just a moment. But forensics, you want to talk a little bit about update with that?
Yeah, there's a lot of forensic stuff going on. We have JV finals coming up for our JV guys. That's going to be a big, fun event. We have nationals coming up, NSDA and NCFL. Those are huge. And we have the Commonwealth State Championship. A lot of big things to look forward to. But as I kind of want to segue, I was at forensics practice yesterday in Founders, and I just saw all of the lacrosse guys. We had the what was it, the forwards and the defense. They're just watching footage, and I thought it was so cool. I was like, these guys are hard at work getting ready for a big season.
Yeah, a lot of effort goes into that. I know that they've been having some scrimmage games, so they'll really get on the field for the home opener on Monday, coming up here after school. Well, let's talk about robotics. They've been really successful recently, so congratulations to them and Mr. Petcall and all the team for their hard work, making Holy Ghost Prep proud. We have 2 more events, so we want to kind of recap. Cool. One that we want to recap, one that we want to look forward to. So let's invite AJ Olzak and Brendan Boudier, I'm going to pronounce it right, joining us here for the show today.
Welcome, guys.
So welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Brendan's going to take the seat.
Oh, AJ, the taller guy's going to stand.
All right, so let's both start off. Well, we'll start off with Munn. If you wanted to, we'll talk about that a little bit first. Their trip to New York.
That was a big
recently.
weekend in New York. I saw a lot of pictures on the Instagram. It was really cool looking at it, guys. Can you talk a little bit more about
Yeah,
it?
so the Model UN, we went to the National High School, Model UN in Center City, New York. It was all in the New York City, Midtown Hilton. Tons of schools, around 3,000 kids from all over the country came. We did pretty well. We're a young team. We're still growing, and we Matt McGill and Dominic DiFrancesco actually got to go up and speak on behalf of their entire committee in front of all the people. It was a really cool thing for us because no one in our team has had the opportunity to do that. So we're really looking forward to keeping our team growing and hopefully placing in the competition in the next few years.
Wow, that's great. Those are some really good guys. I mean, I know Dom, he was on one of our other episodes in the past. So, I mean, those are really good guys to talk.
All right, well, let's talk about Brendan, do you want to say anything about Munn?
I did not make it to this conference, but I know they did a great job.
Well, you're on the team, right?
I am on the team.
Yeah.
I'm on the team as well, and I'm kind of in your boat. I didn't either. Forensics had states, so, I mean, it was a toss-up over there.
But make sure to join Model UN
Yeah.
because it is a little better than forensics.
Wow.
AJ's an old forensics.
Sorry.
All right, well, let's talk about Ireland. Let's kind of break the tension a little bit. There is a big Ireland trip coming up. So you guys want to talk about that and all the fun that's kind of going behind the scenes with it?
Yes, so 16 juniors and sophomores are leaving tomorrow to go to Ireland. We'll all be staying with Blackrock College students with their families. And throughout the week, we're in Ireland for a week, and we'll do a bunch of fun stuff. We're going to Ireland versus Lithuania soccer game.
Oh,
We'll see a rugby game. And then in about 2 weeks, they're going to come and visit Holy Ghost and stay with us and our families.
Perfect.
I don't know. I mean, I was the last person who did that exchange, and I said they're gonna come and stay with us, and that never happened. COVID happened, and it totally washed the trip away. But I remember I went on that trip.
Yeah.
I went to Ireland. That was such a fun time. The rugby match was awesome. There was a lot of cool things that you can do that I just can't even list because it'd be 20 minutes.
Yeah, our itinerary is completely filled. We're going to Galway on the west coast. We're going paintballing with some old special ops guy.
Whoa,
And we get to
paintballing.
do that
I didn't
in
do that.
Ireland. We have
The
the
Cliffs?
soccer game, the Cliffs.
The Cliffs and more. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing the interactive play?
I'm not sure about that.
I think they probably canceled that because of me, but I really ruined that one. It was a great time. I loved it.
Well, it really does sound like a great time, and I guess it's nothing better than not nothing better, but it's a great time also to say that when they come here, we would like to invite the Ireland guys and you back onto the show to kind of for them to experience this.
That'd be awesome.
So yeah, so Profe and I are talking about that. We'll get everything set up, and we'll have, if they're willing to participate, we'll have them come on here to the show. So, but thank you, Brendan. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate
Thank
your
you
time.
guys.
Thank you.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. Actually, another tidbit. I actually still talk to my Ireland exchange roommate, partner, whatever it's called. He's a great guy, Alex. So if you see him, probably not, but if you do, say hi to Alex McGuire for me.
All right. Well, it's now time for our teacher guest of the day. Besides Dr. Pollock, he's our joke guy. Let's bring in Mr. Conlon, our athletic director here.
Oh, Mr. Conlon. I don't even think he's going to fit in frame for this.
Come on. Morning, boys.
Good morning. Well, Mr. Conlon, as we already talked about, he's 7 feet tall, pretty much.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
But we just recently had the other day for morning meeting. We had college signing day, which is a
Yes.
great time for the school, but especially for the student athletes. So if you want to talk a little bit about that and kind of the
Absolutely.
work that goes into that from your end as an athletic director.
Well, I coordinate a lot with the college guidance office, with Mrs. Doherty and Mrs. Opdyke and Mr. Dembick. They do great work up there. Also worked with Bill Doherty, our director of communication. Was emailing the parents and the players themselves. We had 11 kids sign to play next year their respective sports, their sport that they love in college. So really a great morning. But the plans that we put into place, we began about a month ago and just started gearing up for it. We wanted to change what we've been doing the past couple years, where it was a smaller, more private event, and if seniors were available or free, they could come. Instead, I think, because of the success, and I think because it looked so good the other day, I think we're going to keep it where from now on, moving forward, we'll have one big ceremony in the spring, and we'll do it at a morning meeting in front of the whole school. I think that was really sharp, and that way I think our seniors can celebrate with their brothers, but then also I think it's a good opportunity for our young guys to want to be there in a couple years, to be at that table and to sign with their parents. So got great feedback back from parents, from other teachers, and I thought it was really a successful day. And again, we're just trying to showcase not only our athletic program, but it's a great day and a special day for those 11 families.
I thought that was really nice and really cool, actually. I mean, there's a lot of guys up there I saw signing. Kalen Sanderson's golf game's so nice, he signed it twice. I mean, it was really cool watching those guys. I mean, they got to walk around with the hats and hoodies all day. I was a little envious. It was really cool.
No, and you could just see the excitement that was, on their faces and on the faces of their parents and family members. So it was a really cool experience just to be there and see that. It looked very, very professional with the backdrop.
It was nice.
So it was nice work by you, Mr.
Sharp.
Conlon. All right, well, let's talk about a spring sports preview.
Yes.
Lacrosse, baseball, ultimate frisbee. AJ wants me to include that. So much more tennis. Mr. Goulet, I'm including everybody. Hopefully, I'm sure I forgot something, but I'm really sorry. Rowing. So talk a little bit about kind of spring sports, the preview of it, and really maybe what team, or maybe if you don't want to pick a favorite, but just kind of something that you're really excited for here in the spring sports season.
Well, I'm feeling heat and pressure from Mr. Goulet being in the room right now, but Our tennis program has already kicked off. They've already had 3 matches. Right now, sitting at 3-0. So our tennis team has been dominant this past week. Lost out on a lower Moreland match yesterday because of the rain, but we're going to make that up down the road. But really, really pleased, and I think Mr. Goulet is as well with the success of the tennis program thus far. Lacrosse and baseball are opening day is today for official games. Ultimate Frisbee already had games, I believe, yesterday or 2 days ago down at Fairmount Park. And rowing, we're expecting a big day tomorrow because we're going to have Senior Day, but I believe we're also blessed. Father Dan is blessing
Boats, yep.
4 additional brand new boats into our crew program, which should be a great day. Breaking news that I have is that Monday, our home opener for lacrosse will be here. Hopefully the weather cooperates, but should be here on our varsity field here. Tomorrow's baseball game, originally scheduled for Council Rock North, I think, will now be played at Ghost tomorrow.
Oh, look at that.
you go.
Tomorrow, Saturday at noon on our varsity baseball field. So we're going to flip-flop because their field, I think, is still underwater, they said.
Oh,
And
okay.
Coach Alinsky with our baseball program has been out here the past 3 days working on our
Working
field.
on it.
So tomorrow's game should be at noon at Ghost, the home opener for baseball.
Oh, it should be a good game then.
It should be. I know that a lot of the guys are looking forward to it. What I will say in terms of broadcasting from that side, we are waiting on our new camera to get here. So once the huddle gets here, we'll then go back to streaming. So for the first week or so, we do apologize. We're going to try to do our best to get as many of the games streamed, but tomorrow's game will not be streamed.
Dang it,
Baseball
Dave.
game. So
The
but-
reason we're doing that is because there's been a little bit of a delay because we're trying to put the outdoor huddle camera up on a brand new pole, and there's trenching involved, and where you have to wait for the ground to thaw out.
absolutely.
So the weather, hasn't been cooperating with the snow 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, right?
But we're looking forward to it, and it should be a great spring sports season. All right, it's time for Firebird Frenzy, our 60-second segment of this or that questions. Mr. Goulet, if you would please start the timer.
Nice.
All right, so as an example for everybody at home, for instance, we would ask Mr. Conlon vanilla or chocolate, and he would pick one for 60 seconds. So Santino, go ahead if you want to get
Chocolate,
started.
no doubt.
Okay. Just an example.
Pork roll or sausage? Breakfast sandwich, obviously.
Can't say both.
Can't
gotta
say
pick one.
both,
Quick.
gotta pick
Pork
one.
roll,
Pork.
Okay, hoagie or cheesesteak?
cheesesteak,
Blue or red? It's my main question.
red,
More casual attire or getting dressed up?
getting dressed up.
Okay. Baseball or basketball?
Boy, these are hard. Depends what the season is.
Okay, all right. What would be your final answer, though? All around. All around, one answer.
Sorry.
Baseball,
Baseball.
Okay, winter or summer?
Oh, that's my question.
summer,
Hot or really hot showers?
hot. Not really.
All right, this is not going to be a this or that, but we'll end it on this one. Favorite animal?
Either a great white shark or a grizzly bear.
Oh, those are
Fascinating.
great answers.
Fascinating.
Those are
All right, thank you, Mr. Conlon. We
Yeah, bud.
appreciate
Thank
it
you,
Thank you,
Conlon.
boys.
for stopping
I'm
by.
giving him
with
a
us
clap
today.
off. That was too good.
All right, so it's time for the trivia question. Usually I announce it. Santino, you're going to do the honors today, my friend.
In honor of Dominic's March Madness for the music stuff, how many extra teeth did Freddie Mercury have?
All right. Now, the winner today, if there is a winner, you have 90 seconds. We will give the $10, I believe it's $10, Amazon gift card to the winner, left over from senior night for basketball. So we'll give you the winner. We'll say the answer in 90 seconds. As a reminder, we do want to let people know if there is a winner, apparently Mr. Goulet is saying, and Rob, we do want to let people know that it is the last round, not the last round yet, but the second to last round of the Music March Madness competition. So Dom DiFrancesco and the music department, the Tri-M, would
Look at that! Mr. Heston got it! Finally! He's been waiting to get a trivia question right. Good job, Mr. Heston.
All right.
The answer was 4 extra teeth. I'm really happy for Mr. Heston. He's been talking about this for a
I know.
while.
All right, well, back to the March Madness thing. Congratulations, Mr. Heston, by the way. We want to make sure that we remind people to vote for the songs. And coming up very soon, April 6th, our next morning meeting, we'll be doing the final round of voting in front of the whole school, along with SGA elections. So it's a reminder that if you have not already, pick up your SGA election paper from Miss Doherty and Miss Updike if you would like to run in the election for president or vice president. Again, even if you were a sophomore this year and an incoming junior next year, you can still run to be vice president. That's a change that we made this year. There's no more tickets, so it's a great thing to get involved with and be a leader, step up. The last thing I'll say before we end it here, NHS is getting ready to do our video, our 30-second video to try to raise money for the school. Click it or ticket. Within the next couple weeks, the department, Drive Safe PA, I actually forget their official name, but somebody is coming out and going to be doing surveys on how many students actually wear their seatbelts. So please wear your seatbelt, click it or ticket, especially when you're leaving the parking lot. Here it goes, so we can try to get some more money and win the competition. So we'll say that. All right, well, it's time to end it, Santino. How do we always end it?
Miss Carmine, what letter day is it?
Today is C Day.
C Day on a Friday?
Today is C Day on a Friday.
I feel
Yeah,
like we
it's
don't see
usually
that a
different.
lot.
Yeah, we usually don't see that a lot. But all right, thank you to Miss Carmine. Thank you to all of our guests, Dr. Pollock, Brendan, AJ, Mr. Conlon. Thank you, Mr. Goulet, for producing. And also thank you to Colin, who is kind of taking some video of us here, following us a little bit around campus today. So we appreciate everybody. I'm David Chmansky.
And I'm Santino DeRose.
This is an edition of Firebird's Morning News. Make sure to support rowing tomorrow, lacrosse, baseball coming up, tennis, opening day, everything getting ready here.
And follow us on Instagram at HDPTV1.
That's right. All right, everybody, have a great day. Thank you. Go Firebirds!
Woo!